Yeah, no, you don't know anything about musicals.
No.
I know you're not a musical guy. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm always fascinated to hear about it because it is a total like lifestyle for some people, especially. What?
You're talking about it like it's like swinging a polyamory, you know? That's a lifestyle that some people just choose.
I do think they're all freaks.
Like she loved Jesus.
Drinking blood. Yeah, my rent's gone up, but Mackey's on the moon. Hey everybody, welcome to episode
guys.
20 of No Wrong Answers. I'm your host Elisa. What's up? Hey. Over here, our guest for today is Shane Cafferty, everybody.
Hello.
That's your camera, by the way, just in case.
I know, I'm getting used to it. Hi.
Just so you know, you're welcome to speak to it at any time.
Sure.
Please, we'll actually come to you in a second to ask you about, like, give us some background on you, just so you know. But before that, our producer back in bedroom today is B. Polly, everybody.
Hello.
We've missed you, B. How are you?
Back.
All right. She's always a woman of many words. So, Shane, please tell the people about you just a little bit so they can understand your comedy and stuff like that. A non-stand-up comedy person, people. Another improv person. I've only had one improv person, not a stand-up person on. So you're the second person ever. So,
all right.
Welcome.
Yeah. So I am an improviser and actor and all of the different hyphenates. I've been doing it for a couple years out here in California, Los Angeles. And I'm just super happy to be here. We met through an improv class, Groundlings.
Yeah. Yep.
A couple basic buddies.
Guess who? We did it. Guess who passed? Boom. We're better than everybody.
That's
okay.
right.
Anyways. Shane also is on multiple like indie groups and just killing it. I've gone to see his improv shows. They are amazing. He's super, super funny. And hopefully you guys will get a little taste of that throughout this little episode. And maybe you guys will see what's happening at the end. Other than that, am I forgetting anything? Oh, okay, yeah. So the way that this show works is that we have questions in this jar. We're going to pull them out. We're going to talk about them. It's just going to be funny, silly little conversation. We may get through one question or 17 questions. That does not matter. The whole point is just to have fun. And, there's no wrong answers. So whatever comes to your head, feel free to say it. And please drop down in the comments any responses you have to either answers to the questions that we've pulled, or if you just have responses to the dumb shit that we say. So, yep, that's it. All right. Shane, please.
Yes.
Pull out the first.
Okay, we'll get to that one later.
You're all over the place.
All right.
Okay, you're already doing terrible. I'm gonna kick you off.
Oh no, the stand-ups are gonna be better than me.
That's so funny. Okay, what's it say?
What is your weirdest flex?
Ooh.
My weirdest flex is that so I used to work at Flappers for a couple years. So Flappers Comedy Club.
I forget that every time. Every time you bring it up, it's like I've got to rediscover it.
Until late last year, I was working at Flappers Comedy Club, and so I guess that's a weird flex because it's like. It was like, oh, people like when people it's like, oh my God, you're like the door guy at Flappers. I'd be like, yeah. And it's like such a rough job that like but you meet a bunch of people, but you're in this like very unenviable position of like not being
Flappers,
able to, working at Flappers, only being outside. And like a lot of, there's a big misconception that like, if you like work the door, like you're going to be like opening the show. Which does happen at some clubs.
It does also happen at Flappers sometimes, but not with all of their people.
I'm telling you right now, no, it doesn't.
Yes. I used to run shows at Flappers, so I know that it does, but I know it's not every person who works at Flappers.
They made strict rules around it.
Literally, it's not usually the person literally running the door. They changed that. Years ago, it used to be. It used to be the actual person who took the tickets would come up and do the opening thing, and they were always terrible, and they like brought the show vibes down, and then we'd have to restart and be like, wish that guy didn't come up, but that now it's like, I don't know what it is. I have other friends now, they usually just use the open mic hosts to do it. So now they're bringing like real, like they're having the comedians that are actively working in the club. Yeah.
I haven't been there in a couple months, so I'm not exactly sure how they're running things, but that was always a weird flex because people would be like very like warm when I would tell them what I did for work. And I'd be like, yeah, but it's like, it's just working the door. You know what I mean?
They're thinking they can get like a networking thing off of you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. And there were certain like types of comedians that would be like, oh, I'm going to like get in and get chummy with this person right now because like they could maybe help me in like
in the
my
flappers
own journey.
game.
Yeah. And I'm like, I am the most powerless person here, like by a large decimal. So, I mean, if you're trying to network.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So that was a weird flex of mine for a while. I still have the shirts to prove it. Yeah. They give you nice merch to work in. Yeah.
You should. Oh, I can't believe you didn't pull up in that. I'm a little disappointed.
I'm usually decked out.
Full flappers merch, just head to toe.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That'd be iconic. I would honestly respect it a lot if you did it like head to toe.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to get like socks that said it or whatever.
You like flappers shoes. That'd be crazy. Okay. What's a weird flex? Oh, apparently groundlings is a weird flex.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like super surprised and stuff like that when you do the class, right? That's what you guys are saying?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like the weirdest flex of the whole process is when you do the audition. Because it's such a nothing. It's so much nothing. It's just like,
even just auditioning for it, it's free.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, but people are like, oh my God, you audition. Like just the word audition brings a gravitas, I think.
Interesting. That's so interesting. Another weird flex of mine, I once brought this up on the podcast, but one time I had a flight that was going to New York and it got delayed like 9 hours. And so because it doesn't matter. It got delayed 9 hours and everyone of course was understandably like, oh, because you just had to sit at the airport. They just kept pushing it back. It's not like they all of a sudden said it was 9 hours and you could leave and come back, you know? So we just been at the airport for forever. And so finally, like, they get us on a plane. We are like about to take off. And then they're like, oh, we actually have to, like, the food isn't here yet.
For the plane?
For the plane, for the
Truly
flight.
the last thing they should be worried about.
So then they were like, well, we'll leave it up to you guys. We can wait. Like, it's going to be at least 30 minutes. We don't know how long actually, but it could be like 30 minutes, another hour before the food gets here, you know, or we can just take off right now, but then we're not going to have food on the flight.
Snacks? I'm down for no snacks.
So then everyone was like losing their shit, just like immediately breaking out, being like, wow, this all this stuff.
Oh my God.
And so I, like, loud as I just went, whoever's ready to leave now, raise your hand. And the whole plane, everyone rose their hand. And then the flight attendant was like, okay, and we'll leave. You know? And then we left right then.
Whoa, it worked?
Yeah. And I've never felt more like a leader in my life. I was like, I should be president. Like, this is how it should be decided. I obviously command a plane, you know, like, TSA should be worried about me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
Yeah. Like, they're like, oh, ma'am, you have tweezers. Nah, my personality is gonna run this shit. Okay. Like, so that's my weirdest. I felt proud about that moment for my whole life. That happened when I was like 17. I've never let it go. Okay. It's been almost like 10 years.
Whoa, you were a young pup back then.
Yeah.
17 screaming in an airport?
Yeah. And an airport. Yeah. Not the whole airport. That'd be
no, but just
crazy.
a section that was important to you.
Yeah. No. So that was like insane. So I was like, wow. This is what being an American is all about, you know, like I'm
screaming and
like,
yelling.
Yeah. I was like, I gathered the people, we voted, and then we left. That was democracy at its finest. You know what I mean? Like, so I was just like, oh, this is so I've never felt better. Like, I was at the height of my confidence. I was like, this trip is going to be amazing because I'm just commanding.
I got to say, I mean, that sounds amazing. It sounds amazing that you did that. Thank you. I will give airlines all universally a little bit of credit here. I know they get a lot of flack. They've really stepped up their game with the free snacks recently. Yeah. They've changed it over. Yeah. 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 No, it's a selection.
They're getting a lot. Yeah. They're getting tastier. Like, they're not like dry or stale. They're
not
like
at all.
Seasoned. You know, like the peanuts have like flavor on them. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of. It's really getting it together. I really like that. No.
I would also say that the flight attendants are a lot more chiller about sliding you an extra snack. Yeah. As well. They used to be. I feel like they were a little bit more gung ho before. Yeah. And now they're just like, these things are falling out of our pockets. You can have as many as you want.
So I remember they're like Oprah with it. You get a snack. Yeah. You get a snack. You know, that's so funny. No, I really do. In some ways, planes are stepping their way up, but I also saw like a picture once that was like a seat, like the cheapest seat in 1970, and then like our most expensive seat today. Yeah. Our most expensive seat is smaller than their cheapest seat, and I'm like, what? Like, people used to be in the airplane with like a chair like this.
That's what I was saying. I was like, this is probably an airplane seat in 1970.
No, literally, like, we were holding out like in couches. There was a bar that you could walk up to and like go hang out and meet other people on the plane. Yeah. Wouldn't that be amazing if you could network on the plane? Just be like, hey, I didn't get seated next to the hottie on 16B, but maybe I'll catch her at the bar, you know?
Yeah.
Planes are really trying to like crush our ability to have like international love. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's kind of messed up.
They are. They're really preventing. Like the allure of a plane is that you will meet a nice new person.
Adventures.
Yeah, adventure. You're going on an adventure. You're going to a new destination.
You get it? Yeah.
And like, I think the ideal state of a plane ride is like you're sitting next to somebody that you either already enjoy or somebody that you find out that you enjoy, and that you either develop or work on a existing great relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, it almost never, it's like maybe 1% of the time.
Have you ever like talked with the person next to you? Like, have you ever created a relationship with the person you were sitting with?
Fully, yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow. Who was it?
I was coming back from Christmas. I was going to.
There's only Christmas in this one area.
So I'm for the viewers out here, for the beloved viewers, I'm from the East Coast. Yes. I live in Los Angeles, and so for Christmas this year, I was flying back home to go visit back east and have like an East Coast Christmas. And so I was in such a sour mood getting on the plane, to the point where I was like arguing with the luggage guy. Like as I was walking in, I was like, "Give me my bag."
Give him the dude.
Yeah, I was like, "There's space back there." Yeah. And there was, but so I was like fresh off of like getting into a little bit of a thing with like the person that took my bag, to check it. Yeah. And so I was sitting in the seat, and there was this like lovely girl next to me that she was just like, she was listening to music, but she was kind of like playing on her laptop a little bit. And I was like scouring the entire, I was just like, so upset. And,
it's so funny because you're such a happy-go-lucky, like relaxed guy. I like can't even picture you mad.
I was so frustrated.
It's so funny. Okay.
I was going through a breakup at the time, and I was having like, I was just like upset. It was
no, pause the podcast. That one no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
She really got you down in the dumps, that one?
She broke up with me before Thanksgiving, Christmas, and my birthday, which is in January. Found different ways.
She did it 3 times?
3 times.
That's so funny.
So insane.
Just ruining your
Just ruining my life, yeah.
That's so we'll tell you later. Okay, back to the podcast. Okay, anyway, so you're frustrated.
So back to the podcast. I'm talking to this girl next to me, and I'm like listening to the Smiths because I'm like upset. I'm like not feeling good. I'm feeling a little heartbroken. Yeah. And so I'm like, the Smiths will fix this trip.
Okay.
And
leave it up to Smiths.
Yeah. So funny enough, the snack people came around. Yeah. And it was like we all got like one of each snack.
Yeah. Because they were just showered snacks.
It's Christmas time, baby.
Yeah. You know? Okay.
And so I briefly took my AirPods out.
Maybe the airport people haven't changed. Maybe we were just there at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you're just there at Christmas.
I just traveled during the holidays.
You're like, people are so giving.
Yeah.
At the airport. It's just Christmas Day.
It's so nice there. It's also Thanksgiving too.
Everyone was like, "Thank you for flying."
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I'm like, nah, give me my bag.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah. Like, it's Christmas, man.
I will say they are calling the bags a little early nowadays. They're saying we have no more room in the overheads way too early in the process, because I think it's because the flight attendants don't want to be responsible for like shoving the last like few in. Yeah. Because that's like when you see like a plane that's been over bagged, I guess. Like, it's on them to like do that part of it. Yeah. So anyway, so getting back to my story of how I made a friend on a plane. Yeah. Long-winded story.
I love that there was a really side tangent for the bag dilemma, but
ultimately, I was
that's crazy. I easily give over my bag every time because I'm like, thank God now I don't have to carry it and I didn't have to pay for it.
I think it depends on if it's a direct flight or if it has a layover.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a cross-country flight.
I'll give it for a layover. Because they'll put it in. If you did a cheap thing where you bought like one flight and then you're like, you have a layover and it's a different airline, like that, they won't help you with that. But if it's like Delta to Delta or something, you know, they'll set you up on the layover as well. So it's really, you guys gotta give your bags over. I don't know why you're so anti bag check.
It might
but-
have just because I had all of my Christmas presents in there and I didn't want to have somebody throw them everywhere.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
That was basically, I was just like, I have glass presents in there, please.
Yeah. That's fair.
So yeah, I mean, nothing was broken.
Nice.
So I was happy about that. But anyway, getting back to
On tangent aside, yeah. So you were frustrated. She started talking
I
to you.
haven't even begun speaking to her.
Talking to her,
It's just been all preamble. So anyway, so we're getting these snacks, and I kind of like pull my AirPods out, and she was so warm and so nice to me, and she was just like, so like, what's been going on with you? Like, what's your life? Like, she was so nice.
Yeah. She saw you. She was like, he needs a friend right now.
Yeah. Which was really sweet.
Yeah.
And I was just like, listen, if you're actually asking me, like, here's what I just went through. Here's what's going on. I was just broken up with pretty recently before this like flight. I'm feeling pretty bummed out. Like, I'm listening to the Smiths. I'm upset.
Yeah.
And she was a therapist in training.
Oh.
So she was like in grad school, like about to get her degree. And like go
she was
and
about
do
to like literally be a therapist. Yeah.
So she was like the perfect. She was like, oh,
Yeah.
and I'm all ears, and it's a 4-hour flight that we're
Yeah.
like stuck on together.
Dang.
So we became like very chummy, very fun.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did she fix the problem? Did she
Yeah,
diagnose
I'm
you?
sorry, you know,
Are you autistic? Is that what you found out on the
what
flight?
actually ended up happening was I don't know, that whole period was like I felt like there was a weird spell that was like placed over me because of like the drama of the
situation,
breakup.
yeah.
But I felt like any girl that I talked to kind of had like a little twinkle in their eye a little bit. Maybe it was me being like crazy, but like anyway, it was affirmed by that because she like asked for my number after, which I was like, wait, what? We're flirting?
Okay, what if it's one of those things, so like in cheating situations, like they say like, oh, people are always more interested when you're with somebody, because it's like, it
Yeah.
almost seems like it's more like, oh, someone else is interested in you. That means you're someone worth being interested in. You know what I'm saying? So
I
like,
totally agree with that.
With the specifics of your situation though, where the stakes of how much this person liked you was like so high.
Yeah.
Like if even the therapist is like,
What's going on with this guy?
what's up, babe? And
Yeah.
you're like literally like, I'm in the woes of this, like
Exactly. I'm sad. Yeah, it was I don't know. It was like in that moment, like ultimately what came out of it was like a real confidence boost. Because I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it was also nice hearing somebody talk about what I had been going through from like a complete strange perspective. Just because like the only people that I had really spoken to about it were like friends,
knew about
family,
it,
people
yeah,
with some
who
sort of
were
stake in
yeah.
it. And so, yeah, it was like, it was really like fun and cathartic and whatever. So yeah, I have made a real friend on a plane.
And that's also a weird flex. You just so happened to sit next to a therapist and then she fell in
Yeah.
love with you like that. That was crazy.
She was hot too. It's
What
just,
type of
yeah.
Harley Quinn ass relationship is getting started right there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I love it though. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have a weird flex, B?
I can speak more German than pretty much everybody else I know.
Wow.
So weird flex.
I feel like that means you know zero German.
No. Like I know,
Yeah, it's kind of an indictment on you.
By that standard, I know more Russian than most people.
Yeah.
no, I mean I don't want to say like, oh, I know German because it's like give me a test and I'm like,
Yeah, see, that's what I
yeah.
mean. I'm like, if you were fluent, you would have just said you're fluent.
no, but like you can. Anyway. Ich konnte sprechen auf Deutsch.
There it is.
That was intense.
Yeah.
Du bist eine
Is that like a food
Frau.
order or something? Or?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry. She was running. I said something to her in German. She just running me.
Oh, okay, got
What were you
it.
saying? What were you
Got
saying?
it.
What did you ask?
No, I was just asking what she said.
Oh,
Schnitzel, Spätzle.
Yeah. I tried spatial.
Spätzle.
Yeah, that word. I tried that recently. It was
Sehr
different
gut?
than what I thought it would be.
Oh.
It's like egg noodles, right?
Oh. Yeah. Spätzle? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that you said yes, like you were gonna speak German, but then you just said in English. You went yes, like that's English.
Well, my other issue is that like someone will speak to me in Spanish and I don't know Spanish, and then
So you
I
try
will
to answer in German?
Yes, literally.
That's
I will
not
be
helpful.
like, I'll be like, and I'm like, wait.
Ooh,
Yeah. See. Und.
What's so funny is that it sounds like you're able to understand them because you're forming a response back, but you don't
Ich
No
konnte
Spanish.
verstanden, aber ich weiß nicht, wie sprichst auf Spanisch.
What's crazy is that I know very minimal German, but English is also a Germanic-based language. So couple that with like the 20 days I spent on German Duolingo, I feel like I followed that pretty well.
Yeah, it's the limited vocabulary that
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah, you were
I
saying
could
I could understand a little bit of Spanish, no?
yeah,
Yeah.
I can understand Spanish,
Look at this.
but I can't speak it.
Look, my weird flex is that I understand more German than she, because I can't say it no more than you.
Yeah.
Oh, one time I was on the news in India.
Okay.
Yeah, we were there for Christmas, and there was a local news station. And if you've ever been to India, they would eat you up over there,
Not
white
during
man.
Christmas.
No, just if you go, they love white people.
Okay.
So me and my mostly white family went there, and they were like, "Hey, you seem like the perfect people to interview for the news."
Sure.
So, and what was also crazy is because we went to mass there because I'm Catholic, and so we went to church. And what was crazy is that we got there and they came up and asked us if we wanted to be in the choir, which was crazy because he was in church. Like usually that's like a practice thing, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, like I don't know. I don't want to be in your choir. I don't even know what songs you're gonna sing. I'm not even sure this mass is in English.
They thought you were.
I'm like, we're just white. Stop trying to
Yeah.
make us do like people were losing their shit just us being there. And so then oh my gosh, wouldn't you believe it? The mass goes on. I regretted saying no. You would.
They were bad singers.
It was a horrible choir. I would have cleaned their so well. First of all, most of their music was the karaoke track that they found on YouTube of the song. And then I swear, like they had the most all over the place. Everyone was off key. Most people were singing off tempo as well. They had Helen Keller on tambourine, I swear, because this was not once did she hit it on beat. I was like, oh my God. This is horrible. Like they were so terrible. Literally our whole family was like, we should have said yes. Like next time if they ever ask us, it's because they're not ready and they need help. Like we should say yes from now on. So we were in that, and then when we came out, the news was like, hey, how was it? And we were like, honestly, mid as fuck. So we were just like on the news. So then we were like, I never got to see it though. We were excited that we were just on the local news.
Yeah.
So
You just had a camera in front of you for a short while.
yeah, just came in, let them know how we were feeling about Christmas and stuff like that. Because that's what they were just doing, like a little segment on like, how's
Christianity.
Christmas? Yeah, like people are going to church today.
Check out this little subculture in India.
Yeah, basically. So they were like, hey, a lot of Indians are getting into this. What's up? Who's Jesus?
Who's Jesus?
Like, our Lord and Savior, thank you. Yeah. So that was a weird flex. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
You have any more?
Weird flexes. Let's see. Bill Murray came to my town once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He so my dad's a musician.
Okay. Yeah,
and,
you told me.
Yes. So my dad's a musician, and he had a show that night. He had a show that night, and in Rhode Island, there's like the entertainment industry is like pretty small, pretty close knit, and so that night,
Bill Murray came in?
The Farrelly brothers were coming to my dad's show.
Okay.
So they're like famous producers.
Yeah.
They produced a bunch of different fun comedy films that everybody loves.
Okay.
And they were working on something. They had like some generalized meeting with Bill Murray, and they brought him to the show. And it like created like, it was like front page news.
Oh my
He was just
gosh.
there because apparently like he has a habit of like showing up to like small town events.
Yeah,
and
he
just
lived in our college city, and he would crash people's weddings and stuff. Like people constantly kept running into him at the park because he likes to be elusive. He's very random with the things that he goes up and shows up to. You know.
Yeah. So he very quickly he was staying at like some like beach cottage of a friend of the Farrelly brothers, and he like came out to like just like walk around.
Yeah.
And there was like a herd of people that came in, and he was like, nope, going back in the house.
Yeah.
And I get to whenever I go to my dad's shows, I like to kind of stand off to the side.
Yeah.
And like, you know, next to my mom, just like where family would stand typically. And that was like his spot that he had decided that he was going to stand.
Yeah.
So I got to like stand next to Bill Murray for this like random show that my dad produced.
That's
and,
cool.
It was awesome. It was really cool. So that was a cool
weird
flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weird one because you just stood next to him. Did you talk to him?
We barely spoke.
Stood next to Bill Murray for like 45 minutes.
We barely spoke. I just wanted to like respect, like I just like the whole time of him visiting our little area was like just him getting like swarmed by people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's very, very famous. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he's instantly recognizable anywhere he goes, no matter how much he's trying to hide.
Yeah.
So I knew that it was like, it technically was a backstage area. So it was like, I'm not going to say a word to this guy because I want him to feel like
he's safe.
He's backstage. Yeah, exactly. Like he's not going to be bothered. Should we get in more into these quests?
Yes, we're going to jump into a new question.
I think I had a second one out already.
No, you threw it back in.
I threw it back in. You're right. Let's see.
What's good?
What movie / show do you wish you could unsee? Let's see. I wish I could unsee.
Ooh, there's a movie. I think it's called Sorry to Bother You.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know that movie?
It's about the telemarketers, right?
Yes.
And it's a guy that puts on like a white voice. I'm forgetting his name.
Yes.
The actor's name. But
no, I can't think of his name either. He's also in Get Out. And like
we should know his phenomenal actor.
I'm gonna look his name up. Yeah, but he is in the what is it? It's like a telemarketer. What is it? What happens in it?
Yeah, I think
like,
he gets
white
a
voice,
job.
like, what does it matter? Like, why is that important?
I think the story. I haven't watched the movie since it came out, but I think the story is about how like
Lakeith Stanfield. Okay, turns out I never knew his name, and I'm just finding out for the first time his name is Lakeith. How would you pronounce that first name? Lakeith?
Yeah, I go
Lakeith.
Lakeith. I'd have to hear it.
Yeah,
I'd have to hear it.
Someone has to say that. If you guys know the correct pronunciation of this name, let us know. But Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah. Great actor. I've loved him in everything I've seen him in.
Great actor. Have you ever seen Sorry to Bother You?
No, I have heard of it and it's on my list, but I've never seen it.
So you wish you could unsee that movie?
I wish I could unsee that movie. So you should take nope. It's because it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Until the last 15 minutes. Do you remember the last 15 minutes with all the horse stuff?
No, I don't remember.
Should I spoil it for the people who don't remember it? Or okay, you know what? I'm gonna put in a warning here, like outside when I'm editing.
Yeah.
If you don't want to hear how it ends, if you want to go watch it and see what happens, skip to minute 29. That was me saying it in the future.
Yes, I like this post-production.
Whatever time period. Yeah, I'm a professional. So
yeah.
Skip to that if you don't want to hear how this movie ends. But basically, the whole movie, like, they barely know anything about the company that they're, like, selling for. And there's, like, rumors that's, like, briefly mentioned, like, throughout the movie about, like, they're, like, kidnapping people and they're turning them into horse people and they're stealing, like, the semen or something, like, from these horses or something like that. Something crazy like that. And then at the very last 50, like they're having a normal ass movie, really good, really insightful, and then in the last like 15 minutes they kidnap him, they turn him into a horse person, like, and are like stealing his organs or whatever the happens at the very end of it. But it's just, I think it's a semen thing, because I was like, not only is it like super creepy that he's a horse, but it's also like there's like a weird sex vibe to it, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's just super weird. Are you plugging your ears? That's so funny. So you can take your ears off now. Yeah, I said it now. So I don't know if you remember that part of the movie, but horrible. I hated it. It haunted me for days, maybe weeks even. And I was like, I can't believe that a movie allowed this. Who made this? Whose thought was this? So I wish I could unsee that and just tell myself like, hey, trust me, past you watched it, you know, just just accept that you don't want to see this movie. You've seen it and you don't want to anymore.
The end was gross.
The end just ruined it for me. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this movie? So that bothered me a lot. I wish I could see it.
I think I have my answer.
Ooh.
I was trying to decide which Yorgos Lanthimos movie to decide on, but I think it's Kinds of Kindness. I would like to unsee.
Kinds of Kindness?
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
What is that movie? I've never even heard of it.
It's first of all, the first hour of the movie is like you think you've missed like a previous 30 minutes that didn't exist because it's like there's so much context that's just assumed.
Yeah, they're just like playing catch up the whole time.
And then it very abruptly brings you up to speed that they're all in a cannibalistic orgy with each other, or like a cannibalistic, not orgy, but like a polycule, and they're all like
Open relationship.
they're all in an open relationship where they like eat each other. And so the whole first like 45 minutes to an hour of the movie is like, why are these people acting so like sexually charged and obtuse to each other? And it's all like they're all broken up with and they're all like together somehow. And then about an hour in, they're like, go chop off your finger and cook it for me. And I turned the movie off like pretty quickly after that.
You're like, and that's enough of that.
Because it just cuts to like the
Him
main character just like
frying his
frying his finger, like bleeding in the kitchen. And then like they go and like, I didn't watch the rest of it because I wish I could unsee it. I hated it.
The Human Centipede. I wish I could unsee that.
Yeah,
That shit
that's a
is-
good one.
That
It's a
shit is
classic
just
one.
nasty. It's just nasty.
It's
I don't want
nasty.
it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
had the opposite side of that coin where it's like I wish I could watch it again.
That's not the question, though. We're not in that. That's a totally different vibe.
What's a
You're not
movie?
listening to the
That's
question.
a move. That's a celebration of movies.
What does
We're
it
here to
say?
shit on some. It,
It
says,
says-
"What do you wish
Yeah.
you could unsee?"
Yeah, I wish I could unsee it so I could watch it again.
No, that's a totally. You don't get to see
Okay.
it. Just unsee it.
Then I would say Barbarian. I know Barbarian was like really popular and like well made or whatever, but
I don't even know.
I just
No, step into your moment here.
I just didn't like it.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Well, it started out kind of normal, where it's just like, oh, we both booked the Airbnb for the same day. Whoops. And then it's sort of like, oh, hidden door kind of horror movie, and then it just gets weirder and weirder and like, I don't know, gross, strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard heard good things about Barbarian, and I did like Weapons, so it's like it's
It's
again
the same creator or something.
it's the same
Okay.
director.
Okay.
And yeah, I felt very similarly about Kinds of Kindness. It's almost like it's just not your flavor of that person's voice, but that person's voice is still a really good one. Because I do really like Yorgos's movies, and I do like, I'm blanking on the Whitest Kids You Know director's name, but the guy that made Barbarian and Weapons. But yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes like a certain like subsection of their mind or of their ethos is really bothering to you.
Yeah.
Like I don't with cannibalism at all, but like
We can tell.
I listen,
We noticed.
and I lead with that.
Pretty honestly, just in case you're not feeling safe right now, if you identify as a cannibal, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I have to put-
Skip.
I have to put a trigger warning on the episode, and that'd be so funny.
Listen, I
No.
don't want you guys showing up to my shows, my things. I don't with y'all, okay?
You put me down for anti-cannibalism.
Yeah,
Are you talking
exactly.
about Bill Skarsgård? You're
Bill
talking about Zach Kreger
I think that's the director's name
about-
is Zach Kreger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Bill
Barbarian.
Skarsgård is the actor,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he's also a producer apparently
oh,
Nice.
you gonna go for
on
Bill?
Barbarian.
Okay. Fair enough. No, you guys have reminded me of more movies. Shape of Water. I wish I could unsee that movie. That
Yeah,
movie
that's
is
a common pick.
I hate that film so much. It also pissed me off because My Name is Elisa. Everyone struggles with it, even though it's 5 letters.
Yeah.
And then right as they get to the end, like they've been calling this Elisa the whole time, which I was pissed. I'm like, my name has been used maybe like 2 or 3 times ever in like films and stuff.
Sure.
And then the credits come. This bitch's name is Eliza. And they're just calling her Elisa. And I'm like, you're the reason people look at my name. They're like, oh, Eliza. And I'm like, why? There's no Z, and it's because of people like this. So I really hate that movie, and it's gross and creepy, and I don't like it. And I also just so happened to go to like a matinee screening of it. It was at the time of Movie Pass existed at JP Catholic. Do you know Movie Pass?
I know Movie Pass, yeah.
So it was like the height of Movie Pass. We went to a matinee. It was like the senior citizens field trip day to the movies. So there was like, it was me, my 2 college-aged friends, and then like 40 old people, like old people. And then we all watched Shape of Water together. And it was just like creepy. I didn't like it at all. It was terrible. I hated it. The other one, Aquaman. That movie is so terrible. I wish.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish. I walked out of the theater.
You did?
After falling asleep in the theater. I'm pretty sure also like this, like
Yeah.
you know, like bad falling asleep. And I woke up. My buddy who I came with was scrolling full brightness, like on Instagram, like just on his phone. And I was like, we came in late as well. Like I was like, we need to leave. Like everyone in this theater has to hate us at this point, and this movie is disappointing me by the second. Like we need to just leave immediately.
Yeah.
So I would unsee Aquaman as well.
Are you a big comic book fan generally, or?
I like superhero movies. I actually don't read comic books specifically though.
Yeah, no, I didn't take you as a nerd.
Okay. You don't know me. Don't
Just trying to make
pigeonhole.
you sound cool.
Don't pigeonhole me.
All right, yeah.
Well,
So
because
you
my
don't
dream
read.
is to be like in a D&D group. So if I shut myself off to the nerds,
That's
they
your dream?
won't let me in, man. I used to be in a D&D group, and then it fell apart, and we never finished the campaign, and made me
Yeah.
sad. And I would
Rip.
love to be in.
Rip.
I'd love to be in a D&D group. You know.
Yeah, no, I share the same desire.
Should we start one? Okay, sorry, we'll get back to that.
I simply can't start a D&D group.
I know there's so many things I want to
Could
do.
you be in one?
I could definitely be a part of
I
one,
could
but
be
I
in one.
can't.
DM it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming from a.
No, I can't DM. I'm way too busy to build a whole campaign and run it, but I'm so happy to be a part of one.
Yeah.
I'd come enthused every time. I do the character work ahead of time if they needed me to, you know. I'd probably use ChatGPT to help me because I'd probably get lost because I've only done it once. I had a lot of help the first time, so.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of reading and.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
math, actually, and I'm pretty terrible at it. So, because I had to do math like every year until like high school, and then I didn't have to do math anymore, and I was like, "Fuck math." And then like.
You had to do math until high school?
Yeah, like once I graduated high school, I didn't have to do math classes anymore.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, they let you off the hook after middle school?
No.
Whoa.
No, I'm not even sure I had to take math my last year of school. I don't think I did. So I stopped like
Gave
junior.
up.
Junior year was my last math class. I think I don't think I had to take
Yeah.
anymore. And I was like, yeah, f- that. I don't like math. I'm good at it. It's just not my passion. I'm
Sure.
not passionate about math. So yeah, there's a lot of math in D&D. So don't ever, nerds, I am with you. I'm not accurately, I'm not one of you, but
Right.
I long to be. No I'm kidding.
I long to be.
No, there's actually way too much reading to do, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
So.
I can't put in
It
the effort.
depends a lot on the campaign and blah 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 and the DM. and
No, I
blah,
just
blah,
meant being a
blah.
nerd in general. Like you have to
Oh.
like to read comic books. Like that's gonna take a long
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I'm super behind. People have been reading this shit since they were like a kid. Had all the series. They know all the lore. I'm not jumping in on that. So if someone made a quick YouTube recap of like the canon of, I'd be interested in that because I know some like. Have
There
you
has to be that.
ever
online.
seen Lego Batman?
The movie?
Yeah. No, just the Lego person. Have you ever seen a Lego Batman? Yes, the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, no.
Oh, this is worse than the Click betrayal. Okay, like no. Okay, we're gonna.
It's good?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it after this.
Okay,
We're gonna change
okay.
your life. Okay, maybe not. I don't know if it's available anywhere, and I won't pay for it. But if it's free,
Sure.
we're throwing that shit on.
Yeah.
But one thing that they do in Lego Batman, skip ahead if you don't want spoilers. I'm kidding. It happens pretty right away. But basically, like within the first 10 minutes, they have like instead of Joker just fighting Batman, Joker rings up like every single villain of Batman, and there's like ridiculous ass villains. Like there's Condiment Man, and he has like a ketchup arm and a mustard arm. Then there's like one's just like a baby clown. I don't know, like just really dumb stuff. And he like once they get to the very end of it, they're like, just so you know, like these are all real Batman villains. They didn't make up a single one. Like they're
Yeah.
like all these stupid. So I'm like, that would be kind of fun to see like what the canon is of these guys' stories. You know what I mean? So.
Of Condiment Man?
No, just like any, like I'm sure like all comic characters have like crazy background, you know, like
Yes, they do.
weirdo villains and stuff like that, because they were written for so long, you know.
Yeah.
Did you know that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the writer of Sherlock Holmes, tried to kill him like multiple times, and then people were outraged because he hated writing them. He was so sick of writing Sherlock Holmes after a while, so he just kept trying to kill Sherlock Holmes, and then the audience was like outraged at him because they loved the stories.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, and so he had to bring him back like every time, until I think one day he just eventually straight up killed him, or like found some way to write him off or something. But like the audience was like, no, we love him, stop trying to kill him. And so he literally had to bring him back like 7 times, and it's like having to make like a whole turnaround of how he didn't actually die from the last thing that looked like it killed him. But yeah,
Sherlock Holmes is one of those franchises where we all kind of collectively know like adjacent information around it. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had an improv teacher recently be like, everybody knows about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I can't figure out why. Like, we all know their names.
Yeah.
We all know why they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I don't know why they're...
You don't know?
I know that they're turtles. I know that they live in the New York sewers. And I think they were created on accident by science.
By science?
But that's all I know.
I think the keyword is slime.
Slime?
Yes.
Did some turtles eat slime?
No, they were placed in slime. Slime got on the eggs.
Oh.
That's how it happened.
Oh,
And even
okay.
at the time, this is actually against the theory that was being proposed, was that everybody knows about the slime.
Oh, no, didn't know about the
You
slime
just
thing.
knew about that they were
I've
placed in a
never
liquid.
seen an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've never seen a movie. I've never seen, like, I don't even know how they talk. Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, give you an example. I don't know anything about their personalities. I can barely name all the 4 colors, but it's easier to remember their names because they're Renaissance artists. And it took me also a while to figure out which 4, because some were easier than others.
It really is like a cheat sheet on like how to world build like quickly and fastly for people to be like to remember. Like, let's just name everybody Caesar and Augustus.
Yeah, like,
you know
famous people that already live.
But I was just saying the same thing stands for Sherlock Holmes.
Dante, Donatello, Michelangelo, Da Vinci? No, Leonardo. Okay.
Yeah, so yes.
No, I got a 4.
I know, but you were like, Da Vinci, no.
I think you mixed one.
Yeah, you said Dante.
Oh.
It's Raphael.
Oh, Raphael. Yeah.
Famously my favorite Renaissance painter.
I don't even think Dante was in the Renaissance, was he?
No, he's part of the Inferno.
Which was written in what year?
I think that was before they were making years.
That'd be so funny. Wait, look it up. What year did Dante's Inferno 1 was that written? That's so funny. But yeah, no. So people know Sherlock Holmes because they're just such famous characters. You know, everyone knows Mickey Mouse.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because they've just blown up for so long.
I would say that Mickey Mouse is a little bit more universally recognizable than Sherlock Holmes.
Or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles put together.
Well, let's test the theory. What's his sidekick? What's Sherlock Holmes' sidekick's name?
Give me a second. I actually do know it. Watson.
What? Yeah, everybody knows it's Watson.
Yeah.
And it's just like in our brains.
What's so dumb is that actually the only reason I can always remember his name is because you know how people say no Sherlock?
Yeah, I do know how people say that.
Yeah, the response is off Watson. Like,
yeah,
that's the only way I can keep that name in my mind. I forget a lot.
It's infiltrated our culture in a way that we can't.
Yeah, there's also been like a million remakes of Sherlock Holmes, so it's like actively in our culture, not even just like the memory of it. The way that I feel like when's the last time a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing came out?
Like 2023.
First of all, why do you have that top of the dome? That's crazy. How dare you know that much?
In theater.
What year was Dante Inferno?
Dante Inferno was the 14th century, 1300s, 1308.
Okay.
And then the Renaissance was 14th through 17th century.
Yeah. So he was he was a cusper before they started making
I'm pretty sure
years.
Dante was a fictional figure, right? Yeah.
Oh, who wrote it then? I don't know. Oh, wait, the thing is named Dante's Inferno?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a guy named Dante and he wrote it. It's Dante's
Dante
Inferno.
wrote the Inferno?
I think it is, actually.
Yeah! You guys, I know what I'm talking about.
Dante wrote Dante's Inferno.
All y'all, I just didn't know Dante's was... No, it's literally just called the Inferno.
Oh, and they just...
It's a 3-part series. It's Inferno, it's Hell, Purgatory, and Heaven. It's the Inferno, whatever the the middle one is, and Paradise.
Listen, you're wearing the rosary. I trust you intrinsically on this topic.
Back, I'm no longer, except I am definitely a nerd. You guys we're just different types nerds.
I thought for sure he was like SpongeBob. It was just like a fictional guy.
No, for sure not. Yeah, no, he plays himself. He wrote himself into it. What's crazy, the best fun fact about Dante's Inferno, so he's going through Inferno and he's obviously seeing people from history, right? He also wrote in people who were alive at the time of which he wrote it. So like he was like, hey, this guy, like he put the current pope at the time, he put him in hell. And so like it was a very controversial book.
Wow.
He like actively wrote alive people into the hell and was like, this is where they're gonna go when they die. Like,
wow.
And people were like, what the dude? Like,
I should definitely have known that because I had a humanities class, which was an English class, in high school, and it was the only class I ever I really struggled in this class. And
why do I feel like you were saying like you're coming out? You're like, it's time everyone knew.
It's time everyone knew I was bad at humanities. But anyway, we had this big long essay at the end of it, and I did not do it, and so it was past the deadline. And so I rushed to write a 10-page paper, and I did a Dante's Inferno parody where Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure picked me up and walked me through the 9 circles of comedy hell. And my teacher was like, this is a 0. It was like my magnum opus, and she failed me.
Oh my gosh. Next week, we will be doing a dramatic reading of Bill and Ted's horrible adventure in hell.
Carlin made an appearance. There was I was way into I was so into comedy at that point. It was all I cared about.
And you put good comedians in hell?
Yeah, I think so. I think George Carlin kept popping in and out, just like Bill and Ted's the real movie Bill and Ted's Adventure.
Oh, okay.
Where he was just popping in and out of the thing. Man, I gotta find that. It's such a crazy thing I haven't thought about.
That. That's crazy. I would like to read it. Let's just see how good it is.
I just remember in the class, I sucked and I was a jerk in that class. I was just a bad kid.
Just a menace? Okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to be a class clown, just a nightmare to have in class.
Yeah.
But I remember the day I lost respect for my teacher, because we kind of had a rough, rocky relationship.
Yeah.
But the day I lost full respect was that she let it slip that she failed her driver's test 5 times in a row, and she still couldn't drive. And her husband dropped her off at school every day to go teach me. And I was like, I've had my license for 1.5 years. You're a baby. I just remember being like,
you're teaching me? Can't you SpongeBob ass? Go get your license.
You keep failing? I just remember being like, there's no chance I'm doing the homework from this class now.
So funny that's what pushed you over the edge of a quote unquote rocky relationship.
Yeah. I mean, I was just sitting in the front making jokes every single day that no one liked. Everyone was just trying to read Shakespeare.
Everyone hated you. It's not even just the teacher. It's not like you were a class clown. No. People are like, get a load of this guy. Everyone's like, shut up, Shane.
You're so annoying. Yeah.
You're like, I'm not doing the homework anymore. You can't even drive.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just listening to stand up every night as I fall asleep, being like, I'm the funniest man ever. And just getting in and bombing in front of my friends every day.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's hilarious. That's your weirdest flex. I feel actually. Yeah. Okay, if you could turn into any animal, what would it be and why? Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, I totally forgot to let Shauna do this. This was a new thing I started. I also went, so not only do you get to sign your name to the jar, you get to write a question and add it to the jar.
Oh, okay.
So this was one of past, oh my gosh, just Butterfingers over here. We had Rafa on 2 episodes. And so this was his question. If you could turn into any animal, what would it be and why?
Okay. My default answer is a lonely woman's dog. That's the best life, right?
Well, No, I see.
It's so funny. That's pretty true. Like, yeah.
Like if I could be any animal, like that animal is living the best life of all time, like a French bulldog that lives in Beverly Hills or something.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Bulldog that lives, Oh, you should just be a rich woman's dog. You don't necessarily have to be lonely. You know, what if she's poor? You know,
I want my life to be the center of hers. That's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I mean by lonely.
Yeah,
I don't want like a happy family. I want like a woman.
Who gives me attention and obsessed with me.
Yeah,
you're forming a pattern here. No, I'm kidding.
Just pay attention to me. No,
that's so funny.
That's a default answer. But if I'm going out into the animal kingdom, I would love to be some sort of bird of paradise. You know what I mean?
That's so funny. A bird of paradise is also a flower. So
it is a flower.
Really confused when you said you wanted to be a bird of paradise.
Like maybe a what is it? Cacaw or something like that.
A macaw, yeah.
A macaw, yeah. Macaw.
A cacaw is what they scream. They go cacaw.
I want to be one of them. No, I want to be like a colorful bird that can like fly over Amazon, and like I just think that's like this is an unfunny thing, but I think it'd be very beautiful to like be a bird. And like very freeing.
You're like, not to get real, but
not to bum everybody out.
I would love to be a bird.
It's also like an inaccessible part of the world that like the only way I'm gonna be able to experience like that level of the Amazon, I'm forgetting the name of it, but like that like upper level of the Amazon that they have, where it's all the birds and like the lizards that live on the sticks and everything, and it's the only way that we could ever experience that, because it's so.
You're kind of selling me. I might be a bird with you, dude. Like, you're really selling this.
Yeah.
I think I would also be down to be like a tiger or something, you know?
Okay,
like,
position of dominance.
Yeah, position of dominance, but like still get to like, I'm hanging out, but I'm not too worried that someone's going to kill me. Because that's my only problem with the bird situation, or like any other kind of cutesy animal, is like, oh, like if we're out in the world, I could die right now, you know?
Yeah, you're vulnerable in the food chain.
Yeah, but if I was going to be like your situation where you're like talking, like you were like, I want to be a lonely woman's dog, which is a crazy answer. I'd be like one of Mike Tyson's tigers. Like, that'd be sick as
It's kind of the same thing. You're making fun of me. That's like kind of the same thing.
Yeah, he's just a lonely man. He just did it like a man, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I would love to be domesticated in some sort of way. I think that's the best way. I would. All right. I share something with you and you go a little far.
Well, you're all like, I want to be domesticated. Okay. We'll domesticate you.
I want manicured paws.
I want my claws to be painted.
Yes.
You would, even if you were a boy, you would have like painted little toes if you were a rich, lonely woman's dog.
Yeah, I just want to be like a teacup dog and like a big-breasted divorcee's hand, you know?
You would love my dog. He's a 4-pound Yorkie, my family dog.
Yeah,
he's like just a little prince, just like literally like almost every week where someone's sending a picture being like, it's a hard life this guy lives, and he's just like sleeping in the middle of a big ass bed or something, like just being over the top. Look.
Ooh, I'm looking at a small dog on it looks like a chair? A pillow?
It's a normal pillow.
Wow.
It's just a regular sized pillow. I
love that.
Up again, that's a bed frame. I can see how you think it's a chair. But yeah, no. So I kind of see you. I see where you're at with that.
So that's a good one.
If I was gonna be loose, I'd also be down to be a crow. I feel like they're just having a lot of fun doing their business. Mm-hmm. They can have whatever they want. They choose to not have it.
You've spoken about crows a few times.
I have. They're like always trying to around and have a good time, and I really appreciate that. Like, they will often try to like ride other animals, like animals that are bigger than them that could kill them if they really wanted to. I like often in my house in San Diego, I will see crows try to up a hawk like often, and I think that's hilarious. You know, like I'm like, that dude's a hawk, and they're like, we don't give a shit about this hawk. You know, like,
we don't give a effing.
Literally, I pointed one out to my dad like the other day. We were coming out of the garage and you could see it. Like, there was a hawk just like trying to chill on a tree, like just trying to hang out, like not bothering their business, not even hunting. And they're just like, you know, and these crows are just like circling him and then being like, wow, like, to this hawk. And the hawk's like, fuck off. Like, and it was like so iconic. I loved it.
You do a great crow, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been practicing. What animal?
Crow's good.
What animal would you turn into?
A hippo at a zoo.
Whoa, hippo.
Why?
Or just like a hippo in general.
Okay, a hippo.
Hippos
They're
are-
more
a free
protected.
hippo.
They're more protected at a zoo,
What the fuck? Hippos are like the top of the food chain.
but they're poached because apparently they have ivory teeth. Based
But
on me
you
looking
can
it
go
up.
to in certain areas in Africa, they're also protected.
Yeah, so I would say a hippo because it's a predator, but it's also like not
They're not trying to be a predator. They're just ready to
they're
be
just-
if they need to be.
actively iconic.
Let's jump into the rapid fire. Let's do. Let's
I wish
do
I was
that.
gonna. Yeah, let's do rapid fire.
Yeah. Also, because I'm getting hungry. So. All right. Ooh, what's nice is that I sent them to you. Except one thing that I realized, I'm gonna change out one of the questions just because I felt like it kind of was one of the questions because
Sure.
I have here what was the last film you watched that you felt was a waste of your time.
Yeah, that's
And
unseen.
I feel like that's kind of the same vibe. So I'm going to change that question. It
Sure.
will still be a movie question, though, but I think it'll be easy.
Of course.
I have another one. I have backup. Okay. So,
Okay.
Welcome to Rapid Fire. We're going to ask you 5 questions. There is no timer on you, but I will start to actively roast you and bully you if you, I'll start pointing out your flaws if you take too long.
I might just not answer then. Really just have you go at me.
I don't think you want to hear my opinions on your facial hair, but that's for you to decide.
Sure. Yeah. I know it's off-putting.
Okay, so starting, we should put a clock on, see how long it takes. Someone put a clock on.
Yeah.
Put a clock. Good job. Look at her finally helping the podcast. This is high quality.
Your levels are all over the place.
I know, it's
so
because I continuously change volume. That's my vibes, okay? Anyways, so,
Hit me with-
are you ready? Okay,
Hit me with
first
these
question. The timer will start after the first question is asked. What do you hope your last words are?
Oh my God, so many grandchildren.
So joyous. I love that.
Yeah.
What's something small that fills you with irrational anger?
Oh man. I would say like any condiment little like container that doesn't rip one rip. You know what I mean? Like a Chick-fil-A.
Oh my
sauce.
god, yeah, that's horrible. Oh my gosh, yeah, I hate that. Or when you're like trying with your teeth, it won't open. It just
Yeah.
refuses. Like you have to get scissors. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's. Oh, you're gonna make me actually mad. Which comedian would you like to be roommates with?
Ooh. I would say probably Matt McCusker.
Ooh,
But like now Matt McCusker.
who's that?
Matt McCusker is he's one of my favorite comedians.
Okay.
And he is I don't know. I just think that he would be an amazing roommate. I think
He
that
seems like he pays his rent on time.
no, I think he would like non-judgmentally like really evaluate my life and help me in ways.
You therapize your life.
He would therapize me a little bit, but he's also like I would get a kick out of everything he said.
Wait, the therapist thing from earlier. Did you ever text her or call her? Like, what happened with that relationship?
She lives in Santa Monica. It was never going to work.
She lives in your city. It would never work.
She's so far away. I barely came here today.
That's so funny. Okay. What film would you? I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. What film do you wish you could rewatch for the first time? Boom. Now it's involved.
Oh my God. Let's see. Probably first Toy Story. The first Toy Story. So
Really?
I could
You use it on that?
that I could see again and I'd like be hit with a fresh experience.
Yeah.
Well, am I 33 or am I?
No, yeah,
10?
you're you now.
I'm me now.
Yeah.
Probably.
You wanted to rewatch it at 10? You wanted to go back to
Yes.
being 10 and watch it with the... You get your first experience.
10 is still really old for Toy Story.
Wait, aren't you old? Maybe it came out when you were 10. That's...
I think it did.
You can remember the first time you watched it and you're like, oh, I'll use it on that. Okay.
I would say probably adult movie, probably Interstellar for the first time. If I could rewatch that,
Ooh, okay.
download that. But that's like a boring answer. You know what I mean? I'd rather stick with Toy Story 1 right now today.
Just so that everyone knows that I'm cool. So
Yeah, just getting hit with "You Got a Friend in Me" for the first time. Oof.
the heartstrings.
Yeah, you
The heartstrings.
know.
She felt it. She
Yeah,
felt
exactly.
it. She's a huge Disney man. Okay. And who was your first fictional crush?
My first fictional crush was let's see, that I like still to this day hold and
No,
I'm
you don't
proud
have to
of.
still hold as I'm proud of.
A few names come to mind.
Okay.
I would say that Lola Bunny was very
Classic.
Every single guy wants to fuck that bunny. Every single guy I've ever met has been like,
yeah.
Lola
And
Bunny
what's
was
crazy? She's crazy. Like if she was a human, like around on like everyone would treat her like that still. Like you know, like just her vibe. She is. I love her.
So she was probably the first.
Yeah.
Because that was like when I was like 5'6" when I watched that.
Okay.
And then
she's already just ready. You're like, that's the woman for me.
Well, they sexualized her so intensely in that movie.
Yeah.
So that's like an early on memory one. But I don't even remember the girl's name, but the goth girl in Kim Possible was always like
Shigo?
Yeah. Shigo is like groundbreaking. And I didn't grow up with cable, so I was hit with it like
oh my gosh, you love a big titty goth girl.
These are children.
That's your vibe, I can tell.
Yeah. Let's see. Another one is Lois Griffin. Lois Griffin. Unbelievable. Just an unbelievable cartoon
That's
character.
a hot take, and I like it.
Right? And I'll throw Marge Simpson in there.
That's crazy.
But Halloween Horror Nights or whatever it's called.
That's so crazy.
The Halloween versions where they like turn into crazy versions themselves.
What?
Do you know like
you want like a crazy version of Marge Simpson?
Yes, specifically. Yes, specifically when she turns
Not
into
her
a
regular-
large cheetah. I have this on my dating profiles. I don't know why you're acting like this is a crazy thing.
You're making it seem like we met where it was like, oh, hey, I see your Tinder profile. We're not into each other, but you just seem like a great guy to know. Since
that is how I meet most of my
Marge
friends.
Simpson cheetah version is your ideal woman.
It's a very specific poll.
Which one do you feel the strongest for? You're killing me. You're killing me.
I had the stopwatch on. I couldn't do the stopwatch and the timer.
I would say the one that I was most in love with was probably Lois Griffin, but I think like peak like oh my god, like this is having like some sort of effect on me is a specific episode of a Halloween Simpson episode where Marge slowly turns into a large cat, and that's what it is.
Do you remember that one book where it was like the cover was always like a human turning into an animal? I think it was called like
Animorphs.
Animorph.
Yeah.
That's what you're into. This one.
You have to see the episode.
Well, I usually people tell me one person and then I make them shoot their shot. And since you said that you have the most affinity for Marge Simpson slowly turning into a big cat,
yeah,
please shoot your shot at Marge the big cat into that camera right there.
Meow. Rare. That's what I got.
All right, you can stop the timer now. How much time was it?
That was
5 minutes and 47 seconds.
Look at that.
I thought that was pretty good.
That was good. You pulled out some crazy ass answers, and I'm a little scared to know you now. But you can now sign the jar. Welcome, you made it to the end of the episode.
Yay.
So we're gonna have you sign the jar. So pick out any color. Don't pick the blue one. I should throw it away.
I'm not gonna pick blue.
No, it's just dry, so you shouldn't. But you can sign it literally anywhere you want on it. People have signed inside the jar. People sign all over the place. So go ahead and sign wherever you're feeling like. While he's doing that, here to let you know, please follow me at the List of Keys. Please follow the podcast at No Wrong Answers Pod. If you had a response to any of these questions, please leave a comment. I am really hoping to let me get 5 comments on this podcast video, like on this video right now. Let me get at least 5 comments. That's all I'm looking for. If you go and you see that there's not 5 comments, please leave one. And if you see that there's 5, leave another one and celebrate for me that I made it to 5. Okay, so
hey, I'm gonna leave one. You guys think I'm cool?
So in case that didn't sell you, B, where can the people find you?
BEA_TRIXY_ on Instagram.
Look at that, giving out the personal Instagram again. She loves us. She's here to stay, folks. Oh, another finger hearts.
Ooh,
Boom.
another BTS finger.
And yeah, Shane, where can the people find you?
people can find me at Shane Cafferty on Instagram. You guys can catch me at a show. I got a team called Bubbles Improv. We have shows basically every Wednesday at a place called Shared Experience.
Yeah, this is going to come out not next Monday, but the Monday after that. So if you have anything you want to plug that's coming up soon.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be producing our first show called The Bubble Show.
Oh,
it's going to be very fun. Yeah. Excited. It's going to be cool. I'm renting a bubble making machine. And hopefully the pictures look cool because it's like $150.
Okay, and he has now signed the jar. Let's get a look at that.
Yeah, full on.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's
like there's so many. Look at that. Sign the jar.
Yeah.
All right, and that's honestly pretty much. I don't think. Did you have any more that you wanted to plug?
I kind of want to see one more question here.
You?
I mean, we don't have to keep recording.
We won't keep recording, but you can pull out another question if you want.
Some of these other questions.
So we'll move on to that. But for the end of this episode, this has been episode 20. Thank you so much, Shane, for being on. Thank you guys for watching. If you were here because you know Shane, please go check out other episodes. They're super fun. We're having a good time. I promise, I swear, it won't be lame. Mom, just go check it out. I wish my mom watched the first episode, then didn't watch another one. Anyways, okay, sorry. So that has been episode 20. Thank you so much for being here with us, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.